Hi folks, it's Kelvin here. We run Coach for Leeds and surrounding areas as well as online coaching. In this little video, I'm going to talk about a cool little way to add speed into your training. And many of you will know, those who have watched my videos, that I sort of think that many runners lack top end speed. So even those training for longer distance events, you're always running at a percentage of your top end speed. So periodically, depending on when it fits within your training and race schedule, adding some speed into your training is a good call. So here's a good way of doing it. So a lot of runners add threshold into their training, which is an intensity that we could hold for somewhere between sort of 40 minutes and 60 minutes in an all-out effort. And that sort of is, it's kind of like hard enough to be fast and slow enough where it's kind of got an endurance component. But for most people, it's 10k race pace or slower. So a really good way of adding a bit more speed into that is to adapt to threshold workout. So let's say we're going to do some classic threshold. So that might be the equivalent of 4 times 1 mile. So instead of just kind of doing a warm-up and then doing your 4 times 1 mile and then a cool down, we'd do a warm-up and then we might add sort of 4 to 6 strides before we do the main set. So that strides are sort of 15 to 20 seconds of quite fast running. So we get a little bit of extra sort of power production, a little bit of added neurological component before the 1 mile reps. And then what we might do is add something like 4 to 6 times 200 meters after the 4 times 1 mile at threshold, and we might do these at 5k pace. So again, 4 to 6 times 200 meters off full recovery, so maybe 200 meter jog recovery or even walk recovery, isn't stressful in terms of adding too much stress to the threshold workout, but it is spending a little bit more time at those faster paces and teaching the body to work at higher velocities. So I hope that makes some sort of sense, and if you've got any questions, please pop them in the comments below. And for now, happy running!